And we are live.
Nice. Morning, Solange. How are you? It's
I'm
afternoon
good.
where you're at, right?
Exactly. It's 4 p.m. right now.
And it's summer where you're at, right?
Summer, very hot summer. It
Uh,
would be like 89
Everybody in
degrees today.
California right now is looking for that sun. Trust me. We're all like, where did the sun go? Yeah.
But it's not too cold over there, right?
No, not really. You know what? It's cold comparatively, but it's desert, so desert gets very cold, and a lot of times people don't necessarily acclimate as fast as they could, right? And
Yes.
so, your bones get chilled. There's just all kinds of stuff that happens.
I
There's like
know.
I've lived in different parts of the country of the northern America, right? And not in Canada, but like in the lower Americas. So, or well, whatever. Anyway, so there, and some of the things that go on, right, are that like when I lived in Texas, you could have this much of your pinky out, just that much, right?
Mm.
And if they had a blue northern, that's what it's called, right? A blue northern, it would go ahead and chill you to the bone. All right. So it's just very interesting to see how the difference in the climates are, even from state to state, and then
Yes,
from country
that's
to
right.
country. And then we have the hemisphere between us. So you
Exactly.
have the top now, and I have the bottom.
Exactly. And it's the same here because in winter time, for example, here in Buenos Aires, it doesn't snow at all because it's very humid. But in Patagonia, it snows a
No.
lot because it's the end of the world almost. It's very, very southern.
Oh, it is. I didn't know that. I didn't know
Exactly.
that. How cool is that?
It's the last country ever.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good to know. I'm learning geography today. I like that. Have
Ah,
some guests already. If you guys, so good morning, Angelica and Veronica and Allison. Hi. If you guys,
hi.
and then anybody else who's joined, if you guys would go ahead and like the video, it just bumps the viewership. And then if you want to get notifications when we go live like this, go ahead and push the notification button. You can follow us at Body Studios. We're doing everything through there, but we're going to be in many different areas. We're trying to saturate and grab as big of an audience as we can so we can be as great a value and service to everybody because they go really fast. All the readings do. So, um, I guess, I guess, while you guys are sharing, maybe I'll share too. That's what I'll do. I'll grab my phone and I'll share. Okay, give me a second. Solange is like, thank
I'm
you.
supposed to talk
She's like,
while you're
thank you.
away.
Hey,
Don't
Solange,
leave me alone.
I know, right? It's okay. Just go ahead and talk to them about maybe your services or what you're able to do. Like, because I don't think that if anybody needs an accountability coach, this would be a good person right here. Okay, I'll be
Oh, thank you. She's always so good to me. All right. Yes. What I do basically is accountability coaching and also virtual assistant services. So basically, I'm working with all coaches, healers, and spiritual entrepreneurs who need help in their businesses around accountability and also all kind of coaching and all kind of virtual services like social media or email marketing or any kind of online help. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. And I don't know what else. What else? I'm starting my journey with the tarot readings. Was actually is not tarot because I haven't like done anything related to tarot, but starting with this oracle card decks, and it's been very very fun for me. So I hope you enjoy that. Okay, do we have any one new here, apart from Angelica, Veronica, and Allison. I think we can start with Angelica right now. Probably. Let's wait for Lucinda to join. Do you have any specific question, Angelica, or would you like just a general reading? Hi, welcome
Hi.
back.
I just didn't want to. So you know what? I sit here and I have my face down like this, and I'm on my device, and so I'm not going to engage with anybody. So I just took myself out of the picture. Thank you very much, Solange. So,
You're welcome.
all right. So, how about if we? How about that? We'll do. If we don't have any more people join in the next few minutes, okay? It's not because we don't love you guys. We love you guys. It's just that if you've received a reading or some kind of input or advice in the last like month and it hasn't applied yet, then you're not doing the work behind what is being inspired in you. So it's better to go ahead and wait and then see what inspires you. A lot of times, readings, when you get readings, especially when you're with me, especially when you're with me, you're going through a healing at the same time. All right. And you have to allow your body to receive the pattern, the new pattern, and release like the old pattern. All right. So we'll go with Angelica. Is that what you want to do? Okay.
Yeah.
So, but wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, so we're already at 11:08. We'll probably only go a half hour today. But what I want is instead of this particular comment, we're going to leave this comment until she makes another comment. Okay. So, Angelica, I want you to really drop down into your heart center. Do it. Drop down into your heart center. You can't do this and say, is it my reading yet? Is it my reading yet? Drop down into your heart center. There you go. And now find out what bit of deliciousness you would like to experience next in your life and ask us if you're in alignment for it. That's how you need to ask us questions. Drop into your heart chakra, right here into your heart energy. Feel all that love and gratitude. And what would you like to experience next? Because when you're with me, it's magical. Yeah, fuck yeah, you got chills. Because we're going to be doing magic here. All right. Hey, you want to know who my ideal client is? Here's who my ideal client is. Okay, Solange.
Okay.
I've been like writing. I've been doing my work. Thank God for Ashley. Ashley has become my accountability buddy, and I just love her. Gosh, if you need somebody, if you're already running a business, and you're established, and you want to go to next level, Ashley is like hands down really good. You love her, don't you, Solange?
Yes, I do.
All right. So, am I in alignment for the changes I made yesterday? That's a blind question. I'll answer it with a yes or no. We'll just do a pendulum read for that. Okay. Okay. So, am I in alignment with the venture business I'm thinking of? Okay. So, you're unwilling to commit to it. Okay. You see what I mean? Am I in alignment for the changes I made yesterday? Well, yeah, absolutely. Right. We'll just start with Allison. We'll just do this. All right. I know that you guys are learning how to ask the question. So the next time, what we're going to do is every single week, we're going to come back. All right. And we're going to practice. We're going to keep practicing, drilling down into our focus, reconciling where we're at so that we can have what we want. That's how it's going to work. Okay. So if you
Asking
come
questions is a really art. Like it's real art. We've
right.
been learning that in a coaching training.
Oh, really? So what happens is that we lament. We just keep going, oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. And it becomes like a broken record. All right. So what ends up happening is that we stay in the past trying to fix it and we're not focused in the direction that we want to go. So here we are, we're with all that past energy that we enjoyed the fuck out of, right? And then didn't want the residue. That's it. We enjoy it. It's like eating the cherry out of the center of a candy, right? We do that, and then we don't want all the rest of the stuff that comes with our manifestation. And so we have to work through all that stuff. And if we don't, then the next manifestation has all that baggage in it. So getting really focused in your heart chakra, what you're doing is you're bringing a thought of gratitude into your heart and you're feeling it. It connects you in such a way that allows you to go ahead and pull in the experience that you want. So if you made life changes yesterday, Allison, life changes, pattern changes, if you disrupted your habits and patterns, then yes, you're in alignment for the changes that you made. If you did not change any of your behavior, oh, I see, right. Okay, so that's the real question there, Allison. You see the real question there? Solange, I'm unsure if I was too bold and now I want to regress into old ways. So, really, what the reading would be about, perfect, Allison. That's so awesome. Okay, what the reading's really about now is how can you align with the changes that you made to be successful, happy, what it is that you chose. Awesome. Now let's give you a
Let's
fucking pose.
go.
Woo! All right. Angelica will come to you, but you have to really dial in to the business venture that you're thinking of. All right. You have to dial into it. So, what I mean is that you're disconnected from the energy that you want to produce or experience. So, you have to bring it internal into your heart chakra so that it's in your energetic awareness, so that you create a consciousness, a private, personal, signatured consciousness about that experience. And you start to have it in your energetic self. And it communicates with you, hey, it's over here. Come here, come here. And then you follow it. That's the inspiration. All right. So you have to connect to what you want. All right. And you have to do it from a place of satisfaction to align with it. So now ask your question about that, Angelica. Got it? Okay. Let's get back to Allison. Okay. Huh. Um, if you're not challenging yourself, Allison, then you're not growing. That's a very simple way to put it. So if you don't feel as though you are moving forward, okay, because a challenge means that you're going into uncharted territory or territory that is uncomfortable and filled with contrast. When you go in that way and you're in a really good space, all right, you're not making the choices of the changes from a place of desperation. You're making the choices of changes from wanting something different, okay? You're not as attached to what was happening, all right? Then you feel a better alignment. Okay. So what you're doing right now is you're, since you made the change, all right, all of the old, like like right here, it says, I want to regress into old ways. Those are just familiar patterns that you're very aware of that have served you for a very long time, kept you safe and made you feel comfortable. It's okay. You can always revert to them. So just remember that it's still an option. It's just not the option that you have to choose. So you have to give yourself permission to stay in your new choices. And that's where it comes in. What do you think, Solange?
I think this is great, and I actually was reading the card that I got for her
Okay.
because I got "Nourish Your Temple" in the first place,
Oh,
and I have a beautiful mantra for her that it says,
okay.
"I nourish my body with healthy food, clean water, and a positive self-talk." And
Yes.
this card is basically talking about like very very like taking care of the body, taking care of yourself
Right.
in all ways, because when we take care of ourselves, we are like radiant, like we are glowing, right?
Yes.
So I think this is very great. And the journal prompt that we have here, it's
Okay.
what is your body calling for, and what can you do to nourish it more? So I
Ooh.
think this is very, very good, and relates to what you were saying before. So
Hmm. Yeah, because we have to be present in our body. And our body, if we're not present in our body and we don't feel grounded in our body. So, Allison, you jump in sometimes and then you jump out. So, you stay outside a lot because you're always up here in your head, thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. The idea is to really get heart centered so that way you can process some of the emotions that you've attached to what if I don't make this work. All right. And what I got was a supportive card for the same as Solange, right? It's Inner Earth is the name of the card, Inner Earth, and it says, "You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings." So I would say that you did a spectacular job of making more than adequate, worthy choices for change. All right. I would say that this is a really big confirmation for you. Isn't that a beautiful card?
it's beautiful. It
Yeah.
is, yes. And one exercise that you can do maybe is just ask yourself, what do you need? Like,
Oh,
ask it like more often, what do you need, what your body needs, because I think it's really important to um, pay attention to these signs that the body gives us.
right.
Yeah,
And
thank
see, so
you.
now, thank you very much. And so see, so now we get to the core of why you're asking the question. And when you guys get to the core, you see the solution. You get to see it for yourself. And that's why these readings are so impactful and important. We're not just gonna I'm not just gonna read you and leave. I want to make sure that you, like Solange and I, are really invested in your well-being and our well-being. And our well-being as service entrepreneurs is to be the best vehicles that we can to channel information for you so that you can make cognitive aligned decisions in your life. Ooh,
I love it.
yeah, apparently that's what we're doing.
It's what
Okay.
they say that we are doing.
Right, exactly. That's what they say we're doing, right? Yeah, exactly. And this time I didn't choke or anything because I just said it.
Totally.
I don't like when the channel comes through because, like, for me, it's like, oh, are we gonna ever read? Blah, whatever. Okay. Because I like the reading part because the energy's faster. It's so much more fun. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see. So, Angelica, were you able to reframe your question in a way that you're attached now to where, like, you're in the dream that you want to create, right? We call them journeys, we call them dreams. We're moving through segments, chapters in a book, and we're having adventures from one chapter to the next. So what you're doing is you're pre-paving what it is that you would like. And it is going to be made and pre-paved in how you vibe with it. So the words that you use are impactful. The words can be empowering and successful and happy. And then that releases the doubt. Okay, there you go. Releases the doubt that you have over the circumstance. See, now you're coming into the venture. All right. All right. So now that you're in the center of the venture, I'm sorry, Angela. All right. Okay. All right. So you already, how does it feel to you? This is what I want to know. I want to know, how does it feel to you? Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much, Slunch. I forgot to do that. It's not like I do it. It's you do that.
Right?
I know, right? Auto accommodation off. Okay. So, okay. So, um, let's see. The business that you're like looking into, right? You're asking a blind question, and that's going to make it a blind. So you're trying to clarify your alignment. That's what your phrases, that's what your phrasings, like the added phrasings that you've put into the queue. All right, you don't have to pop them up there, Solange. But here's what I'm getting. Okay, is that you want to know if you're in alignment. We're always in alignment. So it's a good question, but now it's going to ask you what you mean. Like, what alignment? Is it a poopy alignment? Is it an awesome alignment? See what I mean? So you're in alignment. Is it going to be successful? Will you be happy? Is it going to be hard work? Is there a business partner? See, these are better business questions. If it's a business venture, then ask a business question, not am I in alignment with it? Because you're making decisions already to invest your time. And if you're investing your time and you're sitting with like your guides and guardian angels, let's say that's what you're doing. You're meditating and your heart is really full and it feels pulled in a certain direction, like a calling. All right. You sit with it for a while and you play with it. You play with the energy of it. And the reason that you play with the energy of it is that you want to see what your alignment can do in that structure. Okay. So I didn't know that I was going to be a spiritual teacher. I had an idea, but it was all wrapped up in a 7-year-old brain thinking she was going to be the next Jesus. All right. So 7 years old trying to process information that you get from spirit makes it a little dicey. However, when you're older, you get to go ahead and make those decisions. But we've been life taught doubt, fear, and transferred energy that supports all of that. Okay. It doesn't mean that you have to get rid of all that. You just have to find out what it represents. So the question that you asked originally, okay, I'm going to do it. Okay. Let's see. Am I in alignment? Oh, there we go. Okay. Is this venture? Is this the thank you very much. You got real quick. Huh? I like that. Okay. Is this the venture that will be the financial stability I'm looking for? If you're looking for an additional flow of income, it will create the continuity that you're looking for sustainability. It is efforted. I can feel that it's efforted. Don't you feel it's efforted, Solange?
Yes.
Yeah. So like what that means to me is that it's not ready yet.
Mm.
So it needs more information, right? So maybe what you're asking for, Angelica, is like, how do I further my purpose toward this financial stability? Does that make sense? Instead of hanging it all on one venture to solve you see what I mean? This is just treat it like a drop in the bucket because I see multiple streams available to you in different ways. So part of that is going to be to determine what suits you and makes you happy. Like what's your joy point? Because that's really, we all have that ability. So what do you think about that question, Solange? Do you like that question? Like,
I
I
think
was
this is,
trying to broaden it a little bit.
yes, I think it's a specific, and I think it's a little bit like, it's giving us a little bit more information than the previous ones. So I think it's good.
Okay, cool.
We
Then
can
we'll
take
just read
this.
it as it is. So is this is this the venture that will be the financial stability I'm looking for? If you let it. We are our biggest stumbling blocks. We're the ones that put all the energetic blocks in front of us. We're the ones that tell ourselves that we can't have or can't do or can't make. We're the ones that tell ourselves that we're not enough. We're the ones that tell ourselves that we're not worthy. We're the ones that tell ourselves that we cannot like receive. So if you can start to tell a story that I can receive this and it will create stability, then yes, no problem. So the question you're actually asking, all right, was closer to the first one combined with this one. So am I in alignment? Am I in alignment to receive the stability of financial health in this business venture? Better question. You like that one? Let's read to that one. It's more of a
Okay.
yes or no, and then that way we've shifted her alignment. I know that she could feel all this. You want to comment, Angie? You can. Okay. All right. So you could feel yourself shifting, and mostly it's shifting in your root chakra and your sacral chakra. And the reason that it's doing that is because you're going to have to change the story. The story is born in your sacral chakra. It's where we create everything. And that's where you create your self esteem, you create the story of success, you create the story of happiness, joy, appreciation, gratitude, and all the other poop stuff. So just focus in the opposite direction. What's it going to feel like when I have this financial stability? See how I just went like this? Whew, what's that going to feel like? Not will I have it? What will it feel like? Okay. All right. So now let's read from there. Let's do it in a. I'm feeling like she's going to receive like a next indicated step. Is that how you're feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. That's what we're
And
doing.
uh, and I really got 2 steps that she can. It's
Good.
really
Okay, good. Okay, that's perfect.
the words stick together. So
That's
I've
good.
got drink tea and hydrate.
Oh, drink tea and hydrate. Oh, so the information that you're receiving, the reason it doesn't feel so congruent is because you're not hydrated. That's it. So that's it. It's a super easy fix. That's funny. But that's why we're talking about her alignment. She's asking about her alignment.
Yes,
She's
and this
asking
is
about all
related to the previous one as well because it's like taking care of the
absolutely,
body as well, right?
absolutely. And so so in order for you to be a temple and a conduit, what you have to do is you have to take care of your body and you need to honor you. And I think that mostly what the fear-backed statement or question was at the beginning, all right, because the energy's changed in it already, right? So I think that what that was a doubt of deserving, right? Do I deserve this? And so that means that you're still stuck in the old story that you're not worthy, you're unlovable, and all that is that as it comes up, you're going to decide whether or not you want to keep perpetuating it. All right. So when you have those thoughts, create a pattern interrupt. Am Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to have this because I'm not very smart, right? So do a pattern interrupt. When you have that kind of a thought, you go like this. Hold on. I just noticed that I called myself less than. Is that something I want to do? Is that in alignment with who I want to be? Does that make me feel good? Right? No. Oh, it must not belong to me. Whoo! Bye. Does that feel better, Angie? Apparently on point. Apparently on point. Okay, here's the cards. Ready? Let's do the card reveal.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is, I know why you have to hydrate. I'm so excited. So, Angie, because I know a little bit about you and I know that you're connected metaphysically and spiritually to a lot of different deities and guides and guardian angels, I'm going to read it in that capacity so that way it'll be of best benefit and value to you. All right. So, the card that I got was Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And that means that you need to meditate, hydrate, and booze your shit up for yourself.
And drink tea.
Right? She needs to do something. She needs to do something nice for herself. That's to drink tea. Right?
Yes. And work
Okay.
with the plants. I
Right.
think
Yeah, plants
herbs and
especially.
plants.
Yeah. So also this particular card, when I pulled it, I knew that this is who you're in contact with is light beings. And so the light beings require more hydration because it's higher frequency. So you have to hydrate. So there's less room for your vibration. It raises your vibration or makes it go faster. So there's less room for the vibration wave to go. It doesn't have to go this far. Now it's going to go this far. See, and that'll make it faster. So you want your vibration to raise. So you put water into your body, your physical body, that's a good conduit, but it also fills up all the empty pockets where, you know, you start to shrivel and everything, like your lips get dry when you're talking and all kinds of shit like that, right? It means that you're in a higher vibration and it takes more conduit connection, right? Like the water will go ahead and keep you hydrated, but the circuits will stay sustainable. When the circuits are sustainable, you'll get clear direction. It won't be so convoluted. And you need to feel in comfort with your connection. And some of it you're not trusting. So you have to go back to trusting yourself. And that has a lot to do with it. So I would say that the venture looks solid, but you have to make yourself solid for the venture, not because the venture is bigger than you, but because you have to decide that this venture is going to work for you. And it's only going to work if you decide that. So here is the card, Child of the Cosmos, because they're trying to help you out. They're doing like a lot of communication with you. All right. By the way, hydration is really, really good for everyone right now. I mean, everyone, because the vibration of the planet's going up. We're traveling at a higher vibrational rate. And if you don't drink water and keep yourself sustainable, when you dehydrate, what happens is your organs don't work as well. And when your organs don't work as well, like your skin is your best organ. It's your biggest organ. It's what protects you from the outside world. It protects your inner world. So when you hydrate and you take care of it, that is a better protective value than any kind of intention, because this is the physical you. So you have to protect the physical temple as well. So that's just one way to do it. To show her your card, drink tea and hydrate. There we go. Okay. Did you want to do one more? Is there anybody else on there?
I don't think we have anything new here.
Okay. If anybody wants, if anybody would like reading, and you guys can, oh, let's see. What is that? Please, free reading is my residence.
We did, ma'am, Amma last week.
Yeah,
do you remember?
Yeah. That's who we did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's Angie. My lips have been dry this whole week.
Yes, I was reading that.
That's right. That's right. And so that's why. See, it's because you're asking for information. They want to give it to you. So you got to meditate, you got to hydrate, and you got to sit still. I don't like that either.
Sit still. I think it's one of the hardest things ever.
Yeah. So you want to finish up and we'll do like a card pull for the week?
Okay, sure.
All right. Okay. So I'll pull 2 cards. I have my Starseed deck and I also have my Cryon deck. And they're both Oracle decks, so I like them. I like them a lot. Okay. And then I also have a rune if you want to pull a rune. Do you want to do a rune instead of a card, or what would you like, Solange? What do you think?
I'll get 1 card and do you want a rune?
Oh, sounds great. Okay, great. Love my runes. You want to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Ooh, intuition.
Oh, yeah, that's so perfect.
Coming a lot.
That's right. What does it have to say about that intuition?
Well, let's see. Don't remember the mantra, but I think we read it last week. But it says, I listen to my intuition as it leads me on my highest path.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's very nice.
I love the mantras.
Exactly. Okay. So, you know what's funny is today's Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Thursdays. So Thursdays is for Thursday. Anyway.
Okay.
That's why I found it pretty funny. So this is the rune. This is what it looks like, the symbol, the glyph behind it. All right. Okay, so this is going to be, keep in mind that we got the card intuition. And this particular rune means gateway, which could also translate to portal. So that means that there's going to be an opening coming up that if we pay attention, we can capitalize on. Do you understand? Hold on to your seats, boys and girls. Here we go. All right. With a gateway for its symbol, this rune indicates that there is work to be done both inside and outside yourself. Oh, what did we just go through? All right. Thurisaz, represents the frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is a recognition of your readiness to contact the numinous, the divine, to illuminate your experience so that its meaning shines through its form. That means meditate. Thurisaz is a rune of non-action. Sit still. Thus, the gateway is not to be approached and passed through without contemplation. Here you are being confronted with a clear reflection of what is hidden in yourself, what must be exposed and examined before right action can be undertaken. Remember all the doubts and fears that we went through in this thread, right? All those little things that we talked about, the things that we put in front of us that say, oh, I can't have, I can't do, I can't make, right? Okay. And so what you're doing is in recognition when those things come up, like the self-talk that's detrimental, when those things come up, you're just removing them because they're presenting themselves to you. So you're just going to take and go, okay. And then everybody has this. You have like a little thing of spirit acid around you. You just have to come into awareness of it. So when you grab energy that doesn't belong to you, you can put it directly into the spirit acid and release it. Okay. What it does is if it is ambient energy that is like whatever, it's not so good energy, it will just dissolve and become nothing and go back to source. Easy stuff. So it doesn't matter. You're not hurting anybody or anything. It just, the intention is you're sending it back to source. That's it. Okay. So, boop, boop, boop. All right. Here you begin. Oh, this rune strengthens your ability to wait. Now is not a time to make decisions. Deep transformational forces are at work in this next to last of the cycle runes. Hold on. Here they come. Okay. Deep transformational forces are at work in this next to last of the cycle runes. Visualize yourself. Okay, so here's the instruction that comes with this particular rune, okay? So pay attention and see how you would apply it in your everyday life. And you do this for the week until like we come to next Thursday. And this is going to create a new pattern of behavior for you. So anytime, like this is a good book. I like it because it has that, all right? So visualize yourself standing before a gateway on a hilltop. Your entire life lies out behind you and below. Before you step through the gateway, pause and review the past, the learning and the joys, the victories and the sorrows. That means come into reconciliation of what is. Everything it took to bring you here. Observe it all, bless it all, release it all. For it is in letting go of the past that you reclaim your power. And then you step through the gateway now. Get it? And that's a really good exercise. I love that exercise. Many blessings. What do you think, Solange? That was a pretty good day, right?
I think so. Yes, it was
We're
good.
we're gonna be sprucing up a little graphic, and then we'll go ahead and we'll post it. I have more time today. I have more time today. At least I'll find time today. I'll make time. I have time. There's time. All right. Do you have any words of wisdom for our viewers?
I think related to the card that I took, it's I think intuition, to connect more with it and trust our intuition like all the time when we don't know what to do or what to say or whatever we need,
Right.
just ask ourselves what we need and what we need more and connect with that gut. I
Right.
think this is the only thing that matters at the end of the day.
Amen. I'm looking at all of the. Woo. Oh yeah. You guys better get your shit together before the 7th so you can release that stuff. I'm just saying. Because everybody can be up all in here and feeling all this here at the same time on the 8th. Blessings.
I will leave you with that.
I will leave you with that. Thank you very much.
Bye.